That means it's time for another episode of Gladiator Wrestling Podcast. We're doing
And
it
we're
on
back
Zoom
to
this week.
different locations.
Yeah. He's been a little under the weather, and I don't want to be under the weather. So,
I just got my voice back,
the hell is on my chair?
but super excited. Before we get to let's just talk about now we got 3 damn days left until we're just blaring and yelling Gladiator Wrestling Podcast across the world. I know that, but I'm excited about that. What do you got? What's going on there? What you got
I
on
don't
your
know
chair?
what the hell is their problem is. Damn.
Oh shit. And take a moment to say this portion of the broadcast is brought to you by Gladiator Wrestling Podcast Cups. And on these cups, you too can have cold, refreshing drinks. Anyways, just a little backstory. We're going to start with AEW Dynamite, and we're just going to run through AEW because I think finally we've had some good progress in WWE. And I guess everybody's real question is when we get to the WWE segment, is Jey really gone? Because they have added to him to the alumni part of their website. All right, and now Josh is back.
I'm back.
Right now we're back to our previously live program. I told him, I said during this break, this portion of the podcast brought to you by GWP Insulated Cups. You too can have a nice cold drink that's sitting by the poolside. Do you have to get the background noise broke down a little bit?
Yeah. Evidently the wall was talking back at him. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. I got all mine locked down. So.
But yes. Anyways, back to what we were talking about. Bridgestone Arena.
Yeah.
Nashville.
Yeah. Hey, I was telling her, I said, man, it's just, I guess I was like, man, I just want to see more. And then, then we got the Bucks versus the Guns. We got, something tells me though, even though Kenny's just going to be out there to talk, something's going to happen because Don Callis is going to be there as well.
I think Kenny's thing we're actually going to end up seeing on the big screen because that part of it anyway is it's a sit down with JR. So that'll be on the big screen. We'll have to watch that. And then I think we're going to see I think we're going to see something happen during the Jericho thing.
What was I just? They were saying something.
That's my thinking anyway.
Because I know. Oh, I have a feeling that because when it goes to the Bullet Club Gold, Bang Bang, I don't know, man. I think because think about it now. Bucks were Bullet Club, Kenny was Bullet Club, and now they're challenging them. I wonder if we're going to see a Jay White Omega match soon, man.
You know what? He did on what was that Collision? Jay was kind of talking a little bit of shit about the Elite.
Yeah.
The Bullet Club Gold is the best Bullet Club, the most elite Bullet Club there has ever been.
Yeah. I tell you, I don't know, man. Hey, when it was
some harsh words.
Hey, when it was in New Japan, when it was let's say Cody, Kenny, the Bucks.
Some of the absolute best of this generation, AJ, Finn.
Yeah, man. Hey, I remember that Bullet Club when Kenny was the leader of it, man. That was a good, strong Bullet Club, man.
To say there's never been a version of Bullet Club better than Bullet Club Gold is very strong words.
Yeah. Well, just real quick before we jump into AEW, man, jump to New Japan real quick. Did you happen to see the title that Will Ospreay redesigned?
Oh boy, did I!
It's not the U.S. title no more. It's the United Kingdom title. which honestly makes sense. Because that's really not defended in the U.S.
Right.
So, I mean, it's basically over there. I could see it being the United Kingdom because that's a little bit closer, but, well, I don't know. People probably comment and say, well, no, Japan's just right. So, but I like it, man. I like it because he really didn't have to change up much considering they got this basically the same colors as we do.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm not for sure. I know I told you something. I think Eddie Kingston already lost his.
Yeah, I think he did.
Let's see. Because of that bracket. No. Let's see. Well, I don't think so.
Did he not?
Well, I know he was eliminated.
Oh,
Right?
in
Eliminated.
the G1 Climax.
But I saw David Finlay holding it though. Because I could have swore I saw David Finlay holding his title. But that's the joy of pro wrestling. All right, here we go. Dynamite results. Even though I seen it, I still need a refresher in my brain. Man, you scared the shit out of me with that.
Let's try to show that United Kingdom title we was talking about.
Oh, that's lovely, man. Hey, that is lovely. I tell you that. Hey, I tell you one thing.
This is my first time trying to do something like that, so I just wanted to test that out and show you guys. This is what he changed the IWGP United States title to.
Can you zoom in on it? Can you widen that title?
No.
Because I know how sometimes you'll be on your computer and it'll like give you the option to zoom.
Yeah, it's not giving me that there, but that is cool looking title.
Yeah, man.
So
yeah. Right. Hey, you know what though? He deserves. Hey, that dude is a woo-wee. I wish he'd come. Hey, I'd be happy as hell if he came Wednesday night.
Oh shit, I'm gonna lose it. I mean, I'm already going. Thursday's gonna be a very tough day. I can tell you, it's gonna be a tough day. We'll be tired and struggling to shut up because
my voice again too. I'm like to say, I'm already able to talk normal for a second. It's like, well, I'm about to do something, get some cough spray or something before I go into Dynamite.
Yeah, right.
I know that much.
Yeah, because we was just talking before we went on here and hit the record button. We're Darby Allin's got a match, him and Nick Wayne against the Ring of Honor Tag Team Champions, isn't it?
Gates of Agony.
That's Gates of Agony. I couldn't. They're the trios tag. Sorry,
and I was going to say because Aussie Open.
But
with the lead later on to the show.
The thing with that means though, them two are some monsters, and so we're probably going to see them, Darby and Nick Wayne get the upper hand, and then Swerve and them cheat and all that crap. But you know what that means? Darby got friends.
Hey, you saw Stinger the other night put that ball bat up against Swerve's chin.
Yeah, and he's kind of bringing out the Joker Sting. So it looks like we're going. Hopefully we'll see Sting.
He gave just a little reminder right here.
Well, in his mannerisms, if you watched it too.
Yeah.
He had the laugh too.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting. I hope we get to see Sting because I get to see Sting at a event like that is going to be exciting. Yeah. As somebody that grew up with blonde flat top Sting and the colored paint, it'll be something cool.
That'd be kind of cool, man. He just do it one more time, man, before he hangs it up. That'd be awesome.
Right?
That would be totally damn awesome. But any chance you get a chance to see him and just be in the same arena as Stinger, man, it's truly cool. It's truly cool.
But he's not the only legend on hand, because let's face it, we're going to see Jeff Jarrett
and Jericho. Hey, and Jericho.
Yeah, Jericho. I mean, you know, like Jarrett or hate Jarrett, the man's a legend.
Yeah,
he really
he's a
is.
Tennessee boy too. He's a
Absolutely.
Tennessee boy.
It's gonna be a big pop on that one. I'm excited. You know, and it's gonna be it's a gimmick match. It's Texas Chainsaw Massacre death match.
Yeah, but there must be a new movie come out or something.
As far as the few times I've been to TNA events, or the one AEW I've been to already, and the 2 Monday Night Raws I've been to, never had any kind of like good gimmick match like that. I've always wanted to get to see a steel cage match or something. So that'll be cool.
Said the rules are there are none. So
yeah,
they may be coming our way. And I mean, not to mention, you say Jeff's name, but look who he's going against.
Oh, Jeff Hardy. Yeah, the Hardys. There's guarantee. Yeah, there's no doubt about that.
He may have lost a step or two, but it's still Jeff freaking Hardy, man.
Yep. And here's the other question. Here's something too. We may see some other legend pop up, because Jack Perry, he's going to have to come out and say something. He just beat RVD. So somebody's going to come out. I don't know if Taz is about to pop up off that announce table.
Yeah, that'd be fucking
and suplex the shit out of him, or if he's got Taz has made a phone call. But
Taz, I think before we went on, I dropped a couple names of Dreamer and who else did I say? Dreamer and
that drink ain't gonna last this whole podcast.
No. Dreamer, and I think I forget the other name, but you got to remember, dude, Sabu was there just a month or so ago.
Oh, Jack. Oh, Jack, you don't want that.
No,
he might be old, but that's something crazy.
Sabu will still go.
Oh, yeah.
I'll tell you that much. But yeah, we started off Dynamite, man, with the JAS mandatory meeting.
Yeah. And
you see it?
Yes, I did. I got caught up on everything. It was hard for us to, because I think we said it before, but we don't get off work till after 11 o'clock, and it's almost 12 when I get home. And sometimes, especially if it's a week that I got to get my daughter up and take her to school, it's hard to come home after that and watch anything and still be able to not fall asleep during it. But I've gotten all caught up with everything now.
It's to get home, try to watch it, go to sleep 2 hours, get the girls up for school, and then
it's tough. But I am all caught up now, and that so pretty much everyone said
bye.
I'm done with you, Chris, except for Sammy. Sammy didn't say he's done with him, but he said I'm still here for you when you find yourself, or however he worded it.
I liked Daniel Garcia, how he
how he did this and shook his ass.
Hey, yeah.
Fucker.
I think we had talked about it maybe a couple months ago, how we was really getting behind the Daniel Garcia thing, especially when he was going up against Daniel Bryan.
Yeah, Daniel Garcia is phenomenal in the ring.
Yeah,
that stupid shit he does
he really did change up his whole thing for Chris, man.
Yeah, it's just this right here. If he'd quit that bullshit, I'd be a fan. I can't take it. I don't know
why, man.
I can't take
it. Somebody has to tell him, look, man, this ain't going. This ain't good for you. You know what I mean? Why are you doing all this now, man? It's like, come on. But man, man, was that no? Yeah, it was Hardy versus the Bucks.
Hardy's versus the Bucks was next.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, I'll be perfectly honest, that should have had a better build to it. There should have been something more behind that, because that's a big thing.
Yeah. And like I told you at work, I was like, I felt that the Bucks had to slow down a lot. Does that make sense?
That's the thing. There was no build to it. And of course, we're going to break the fourth wall here with this. But if they had said, hey, we're going to run a program, that's what should have happened. There should have been a program with the Hardys to where they end this where they may have fought the Guns, brother tag team thing, and then end with the Hardys. I know they got the big match at All In coming up, so that's kind of why it just got done the way it did. But they would have had time to hash out that match and really got a feel for each other. And it should have been something, because you're talking about two pretty legendary tag teams there. I mean, the Bucks are definitely going to be in that list, you know.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it really should have been a meeting of some, and it felt a little like it was just kind of rushed and
I know.
rushed away. Where
I'll
I
tell you.
feel like it wasn't given what it should have been.
Side note, real quick. Speaking of tag teams, I just watched The Dark Side of the Ring. Marty Jannetty.
Oh, I
And about
heard
the
about
Rocket.
that. I haven't watched it yet.
Hey, and I didn't realize that. I mean, he looks bad. Shout out to Marty Jannetty. Better. Dude can. The doctor said that most people usually have one pain here. Hey, one pain in each shoulder. Jannetty has 6 to 7 things wrong with every shoulder, knee, and ankle.
Damn.
And they said, what on a pain scale of 1 to 10, what is Jannetty on? And the doctors both said 12 on a good day.
Good God.
But listen to it, and I didn't realize this, that when that cage match that you and I watched,
Oh yeah.
remember?
Yeah.
That was their last one there. They got signed to WWF after that. Man, they literally got signed to WWF, got fired the next day from WWF because they got into a damn bar fight the night after they got signed celebrating. Then they had to go back to
I
another
remember hearing about getting
then
fired the
signed
next
again, and that's where he's at. But check it out, man. That's a good Dark Side of the Ring, man. I can't wait to see the one with the Hogan laydown with Vince Russo, where Jeff Jarrett did the laydown.
Oh yeah, the Jeff Jarrett one. Sorry,
Yeah,
he's not the only one.
Yeah. But yeah, I agree with you, and a lot of people believe it too, because they only gave it like a C for the Hardys and Bucks.
And I don't think that's the first time they've ever met in the ring. I think
No,
it's the first time they've met in AEW.
and I mean, at least okay, we'll say it like this: a really, really televised match,
Yeah.
right? Because they fought in 2014 at a fairgrounds in I think like North Carolina. So I remember seeing it on YouTube, them fighting in like remember how they had those good shows at the fairgrounds or in the middle of a baseball field,
Oh yeah.
a football field. Yeah, it was kind of like that. Chris Flair come in on a helicopter. That's when he lost to Von Erich, lost his title to the Von Erich, right there at some baseball. I think it was New York Field or something like that. But yeah, they fought in 2014, and but they said this is like their rubber match. Like no, the Bucks had never beat the Hardys until the other night. I think they lost 2 matches prior to that. So
Did
yeah,
they ever
it
fight
was
in
WWE.
Did they ever fight in Ring of Honor? See, I don't know.
I don't know. That's a good question.
They could have crossed paths in Ring of Honor too, because I know they've both been in Ring of Honor. But
Yeah.
anywho.
Oh yeah. Did you hear speaking of Ring of Honor, who was it talking about that? Who was talking about Ring of Honor, talking about fighting the best? And he said Kevin Steen.
Uh
Who was that?
was that the Bucks?
No, it was FTR.
That was FTR, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, they mentioned Kevin Steen. I heard it. I was like, ooh.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey,
really?
man. Hey, I don't know, man. I just got this feeling that we're going to see some changes coming.
Yeah.
And I would not be opposed to it because I mean, just hypothetically, let's just say this hypothetical. Can we?
Yeah.
All right.
Shit, it's our podcast. Say what the fuck we want.
Hey, yeah. All right. So no, I'm just playing. We're not getting political. And this will be our last episode. Now, his contract's up 5 days before All In.
Who's that?
Jey Uso.
That's right, Jey Uso. Yes.
So, I mean, think about that. Hey,
yeah.
Think about that. Just hypothetically, what if? People say, "Oh, Chris, you're crazy. He'll never go." What if Or what? I would have thought. I think Jimmy's is up too. I really do.
It'd be surprising if they weren't both up.
I would not be surprised if I'd see him going to Impact to be with Trinity, you know. But man, what if? Oh man, fucking the Usos going to fucking AEW, and they guys got this whole brother tag team thing going on right now. Brothers fighting brothers.
Yeah.
The fucking Usos against the Young Bucks.
Yeah. That
fucking blow the roof off.
There's not a bigger match in tag team wrestling today. That's the fucking match.
That's the fucking dream match. I'm telling you. Because the Usos have went up against FTR at WWE.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Everybody's done seen that. But to see Usos, AEW, that kind of style, AEW, I mean, Usos, Young Bucks, and AEW style.
Oh, God. They're not going to be able to do it. They'll have to do it in an open dome because otherwise they'll blow that goddamn roof clear off.
That's why I said, hey, they'll blow the fucking roof off that place, man. I'm telling you, man.
Yeah. There ain't no way. Hey, yeah. Yeah. I call in to work. I ain't working. I'm watching this shit. I don't care.
Yeah. Why not? Don't worry about it. I'm just not fucking coming in. That's why. But anyways,
back to the next match. FTW.
Yeah.
Yes, that was very cool to see RVD back in action. I know over the recent years we've seen him in action in TNA not a while back, and he's still going strong.
How old did you say he was?
52.
51? 52?
Same as Jericho.
So about Jericho's age, right?
Yep.
Hey, man, I kept saying, man, I was watching this shit. Josh was like, why is he? I don't like the way he walks. And then, I was looking up some old videos, man. I remember when RVD was a jobber in WWE, man. And I think he was fighting, goddamn, I can't remember who, but he went by something completely different. Short blonde hair, but yeah. I kept saying to the TV, don't do it, Rob. You're too old for that shit.
Yeah.
I was so glad he hit the frog splash, Josh, man. I was so glad he did the frog splash.
He hit all his classic moves.
Rolling Thunder.
The split-legged moonsault did not. He hit it, but it was not as smooth as it used to be.
Well, he fucked old Jack Perry up on that ringside, though, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
He did that spinning leg drop.
Yeah. I think the gap between the ring and the apron is a little more than what it used to be when he was doing it. You could kind of tell he hit it, and then he was like, God damn.
Yeah, hey, that's a little bit further than I thought.
But he hit all his classic moves, and he looked good. I mean, I'm not dogging Rob at all. He still looked good. He's not as fast as he used to be, not as smooth, but.
He's got all. He ain't got to take painkillers. He's got the better pain.
Oh yeah, yeah. Don't you worry about that. He got the CBD.
He's a big advocate on that, man.
Yeah.
And him and Godfather, I think, are business partners.
That wouldn't surprise me at all. Yeah, I know Godfather
are business partners.
Yeah,
that's a pretty cool little commercial to watch them. But man, he had it too, man. He had it. I could have swore. I don't know. They're just portraying this FTW title like it's freaking Orange Cassidy's international title or something.
Well, I mean, since they brought it back to AEW, this is the best thing they've done with it so far. I mean, I like Hook. I know Chris has never been a fan of Hook, but I liked Hook. He just never did anything worthwhile with the FTW title.
Now I will say this. All right. Hook, I just think he wasn't ready for that. You know what I mean? It's like how we used to always say about with I don't want to say her name. Miss JC. Let's just say that. And RR. Hey, and RR. I don't think he was ready for that. I think he should have went maybe somewhere, got some training like Japan or something like that, because you could just tell, man, it was just too wide of. It's like somebody said on another thing. It's like you can't bring the MMA into that.
Right.
You know, it's a lot different throwing punches, knees, and whatnot. So he was getting better, though. I will acknowledge that. He
Well, his
was
big
getting
thing
better.
was using the suplexes just like his daddy.
Yeah. Now his daddy, he close to his daddy yet. Hey, Taz was the suplex machine, son.
That's the biggest training he's got is the suplexes. So
Hey, his
those he
daddy
can
was
hit.
tossed freaking Bam Bam and everybody.
Yeah.
But we had Adam Cole and MJF come on out.
But Jack Perry won that, by the way.
Oh yeah. I
Jack
could have
Perry
sworn he had
won.
it though, but he done it. Hey, FTW rules. He
So
done what he had to do.
so that leaves us with I guess we won't see a match, but I hope that he comes out next week to run his mouth and we see somebody come out to answer the challenge there.
Maybe a certain announcer. Are you hoping for a certain announcer to get tired of it?
I wouldn't be appalled to it, but I think we're going to see one other. I think we're going to see one other person pop up. I don't know who. I don't want to speculate. There's only a few it
Dreamer.
could be.
Hey, Dreamer.
I I think if between it'd be either between Bully Ray or Dreamer, but I think it'd probably be Dreamer first.
You know, I do listen to Bully Ray, man, and hey, he hasn't really mentioned nothing, but I can see that. I can see
But
that. Bully Ray can still go.
he's going to come out and he's going to run his mouth about FTW and ECW, and he's going to talk his shit, and somebody's going to come out. And
Yeah.
it may be that time. He may, certain announcer may stand up and say, "Hey, I'm kind of tired of you carrying my goddamn belt around.
Right.
I'll have it back now. Suplex,
Yeah.
suplex, suplex, suplex."
Yeah. And then retire the title. You know what I mean? That would be something. But
Yeah,
Adam
he's
Cole
the
and
only one
MJF,
that
man,
can.
where you think this is going, bro?
What's that?
Adam
MJF,
Cole.
Adam
Yeah.
Cole.
You
Uh,
notice the end of that? Did you peep the end of that?
yeah.
How, here, oh no, man, it's cool, it's my bad. I'm catching a little Roman vibes. Roman and
I
how Roman would hug the Usos and be like, no, and
I think we're gonna get hit with the swerve. I think Adam Cole is gonna turn.
you think
I
Cole's gonna turn?
I do. I think it's going to be him and Roddy had a plan all along to get him that damn championship.
Well, see, they gotta fight twice at night.
Right.
The funniest shit though, man.
But
I'm
it's
sorry.
whose idea
When
was it to fight
MJF,
twice?
yeah. When MJF was talking shit to Adam Cole and he said, "You're so skinny, white, and pale." If it was the 80s, Hogan would have done snorted you.
Yeah, that was fucking bad.
Hey, man.
MJS ought to be ashamed of his damn self.
Yeah. But see, I don't know, man. I kind of like this MJF, man.
I do too, because you kind of the whole thing is so you can't tell. Is he genuine or is he just
I know.
waiting? Knows he's about to get stabbed in the back and he's going to try to stab first. He's just waiting for it.
Yeah. Or
But
I think
honestly,
Adam Cole, because didn't Adam Cole do that to somebody else? I'm trying to think. Who did he do that to in NXT? I know he did somebody like that in NXT. Was it Bobby Roode?
uh, I don't remember.
See, I get that whole tag team uh mixed up from TNA. What were they? Bobby Roode and
Oh, beer money?
yeah, I always want to put Adam Cole with that for some reason.
No, he was never part
You,
of beer
you see what
money.
I'm saying? I don't know why, but I always picture Adam Cole with Bobby Roode for some reason.
Yeah, I don't remember them ever having anything to do with each other.
But I could have swore he did it to somebody in NXT, and that's how he got the title. But I don't know. Hey, man, I don't know, dude. He could easily turn in a heartbeat.
Yeah, I don't. I think
They
it's
got to fight twice. They got to fight Aussie Open in the beginning.
which was Adam Cole's idea.
Yeah. And then he's going to be nice and tired. He'll probably walk out and let MJF get the total hell beat out of him.
Right.
And then he's got to turn around and fight MJF later. And then he's going to be a tired champ.
Yeah.
And MJF's going to be healthy.
Yeah.
I see.
And then I think we're going to see. I think we're going to see this whole. Oh, my neck is hurt because we've seen a few times behind the. We've seen Adam telling Roddy, oh, "It's okay, it's okay," and then we don't see the rest of the conversations and shit.
Yeah. And then who was that? The Kingdom that came out?
Yeah. Which I'm not up to speed on everything, all the Ring of Honor history, but evidently Roddy was part of the Kingdom at one point.
Ex-girlfriend vibes or something like that. Jealous ex-girlfriend.
Yeah.
Dude.
But I guess Roddy was part of the Kingdom at one point.
It's been nice and cold for at least a couple hours now. But yeah, I like it, man. Are we really? I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't see them. You think they go Adam Cole champion or what?
Dude, to run this program like they have and not, it'd be kind of shitty.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know how they're going to play it because I know we got Punk. I don't know why I just started thinking about Punk and Joe. I guess I started thinking about the whole title thing because I don't know. I think Joe wants that X'd out title or something like that, the X'd out gold.
Are they doing that title for title?
I believe so. I have to double check whatchamacallit though, Collision. But man, Kim, I want to jump to the Lucha Brothers and BCC.
Well, that is the next match. So,
man, I would just say, of course, always Lucha Brothers, great. Hey, there goes another brother tag team. Hey, that's another brother tag team that's fucking awesome.
I've got the results pulled up, and the picture they're using it's Ray and it's Moxley got him, but picture is not from this match because Ray's wearing a purple fucking mask.
Which one are you on?
I don't know what website this is, but it's got the results, and it's just funny because I mean it's the results from that match, but the damn picture they used is not from that match. That's funny.
I just thought, man, hey, hell of a match. Lucha Brothers, of course.
Oh, of course.
Hey, that's another tag team thing, bro. Could you imagine the Luchas against the Usos? Oh, come on, bro.
Yeah, that's another dream right there, buddy.
If, I'm telling you, if we're in the what if world, if their contracts are up, if Tony Khan don't offer them a shitload of money because it's going to bring him a shitload of money, hey, fuck. He just needs to listen to him and say, look, talk to him and say, look, y'all don't understand the dream matches that can happen from y'all coming here. You know what I mean?
Right.
But for the only part I didn't like, man, and that was totally disrespectful as hell. And I hope you put it above my head here, around here, Josh. Hey, put it about right here.
Yep.
What Claudio done was a crock of shit. Crock of shit. To rip off his mask like that, man, and just,
Yeah, that's a little uncalled. I mean, his mask has been ripped off many times, but to do it and then to wear it, that's
and dance above him and beat the hell out of him and then take it. Not cool.
Yeah.
But, yeah. That's what she is. She's like, woo, she don't understand the cut. She's like, well, now he can't wear it no more. I was like, yeah, he can.
Well, he's got a million other masks. So, but yeah, that was not the way to go about it.
Yeah.
It made for good TV. It made for good heel heat, but that's one of those things that, in the wrestling world, you got to, because I mean, in the lucha world, it could fuck with his standings.
Yeah.
So it's one of those things. I mean, sometimes when they do stuff like that, they gotta talk to the, people and fucking say, hey, they're going to rip my mask off. Da da da.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
not something that's
I
done.
like how they I like how they covered it though, man. It's like everybody come around him and started putting towels on his head and so nobody could see his face and shit. So
Yeah.
but
I
hey, we'll
mean, he
see the
did have
BCC. We'll see. Hey, we're gonna see the BCC Wednesday
yeah.
because Jew Wheeler's got to face Cassidy. And hopefully the Luchas will come out and you know
Delivery service.
yeah. Did your DoorDash get there?
You bet.
But we had Darby Allen and Sting's Revenge on the Mogul Embassy Affiliates LLC Esquire.
Why was that completely left out of this whole damn thing that I'm reading? That's
I don't know.
weird. But yeah, so that what was that? The Mogul Embassy come out and was running their mouth, of course. I called out Darby, who came out because Darby has no
That
fear.
Fox is petty, bro. He is just because I guess Nick he went to backing for Nick Wayne, Darby,
Yeah,
to get him there. That's kind of I can
that's
see it
good.
though.
It's yeah, it's petty, but it
Yeah.
makes for good TV. But yeah, so Darby's like, "It's fine. You got friends. You must have forgot. I got friends too." And then he throws his arms like this, and then all the screens start going black, and then all the lights start going out. It was fucking cool the way they did it.
See how quick people get their phones out with flashlights.
Hell yeah!
We got to have our shit ready, dude. Hey,
Now you turn that flashlight on. Okay.
yeah, I think I'm gonna have mine. Hey, I'm gonna set mine to just be a button. You know what I mean? That way, if the lights go out, I can just click it and turn it, and I'll have the flashlight on.
Right. But yeah,
Yeah,
so Sting by the time the lights come on had taken out half of them.
yeah.
And then ends it with you know,
Doing the whole
had the
doing
bat
their
up against
version of the Mania,
Swerve's throat, and that's when we saw the signs of the Joker Sting.
and then they did the whole Mania. Look up at the flag at the All In
Yeah,
style.
yeah, he
Yeah,
pointed up at the
yeah.
sign for All In.
You can tell
So
when it's getting close to Mania in WWE.
yeah, which we could tell. There you go, there you go.
I don't know if
That
you can
was
see. Can
cool
you see
because
it?
the wind from the fan made the flag blow while you were pointing at it.
Can
That
you
was
see it
cool.
at all? You can't see it, can you?
Yeah,
You
yeah,
see
I
the
can see it.
top shelf how it's done now?
Oh,
After the
okay.
after the podcast, I'll zoom in for you, let you see it. I got Breeze, Warrior, and Stone Cold Garbage Pail Kid up there,
Cool.
but now they all got stands.
Yeah, I got it.
I'm ready to get that. Well, anyways, we'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you had to explain this to me, which I've still just like whatever. The Sheeta and a J, and and it says Sheeta cashed her tickets all in in the newly announced four-way match. Like I said, if anybody should have got a buy, it should have been her too. I don't know how Tony.
Right. It wasn't, and that's where they messed up. They just messed up on the way they announced everything for this. So it was never. It should have never been said that she was in the tournament. It was just she was defense. She did her first title defense against Anna Jay, and the winner obviously would be defending the championship in the Fatal Four Way. But
Yeah,
the way they worded everything just made no sense. And so I don't know if they had a new writer trying to help out with something or
yeah. Well, you saw my confusion. It's like
yeah,
why? It's like I didn't understand why. Okay, she just got it. Now, why does she have to defend it to be in a title at a tournament for her title?
yeah.
You know what I mean? It's
It
like I guess
just
they showed this would happen last year with the first. I mean, not last year, but when they first got the AEW Women's Championship.
yeah. They just never should have called it a tournament. It should have been, you know, she's defending against Anna Jey, and whoever is the champion will be defending it in the Fatal 4-Way at All In. And then we
Yeah,
have these other matches to determine who the other competitors are.
see, that's where it should have been. Like Sheeta should have been already at All In, and if they were going to say, "Hey, a tournament," then it should have been, "Hey, three other people." They break it down into six, and then those three, and it's a
Yeah.
fatal 4-Way. Of course, you know how we feel about that, anyways, about title matches being fatal 4-Way, triple threats. You know,
But like I said, I would have rewrote the thing for them to make it make sense, but I never got an email from Tony.
yeah, yeah. But it was a good match, man.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Anna
That
Jay
was
is good and Sheeta's good. Yeah, good stuff.
yeah. I like Anna Jay's got some skills over man. Like what Tate Mello say during the meeting, she's gonna have the kid come back and
Yeah.
do it without him.
Yep.
You want to just go to Collision instead of Rampage?
Uh let me was there anything notable on Rampage? Because I just forgot.
Well, we had
Pull this up real fast.
what the hell?
Um
Here we go.
oh well, we had Darby versus Brian Cage, which was really good. And
We
then
had Darby Allin versus Brian Cage. Saraya. We had. I'm kind of glad to see Britt Baker on Wednesday too.
yeah, that's gonna be good. We had the international. So Orange Cassidy fought Johnny TV,
Oh
which
God.
I've said before. As far as I'm concerned, the Johnny TV look back in when he was part of Eminem and Johnny Nitro back then. Eminem was a pretty cool team, but this damn, I'm just not a fan. If you like Johnny TV or Johnny whoever the hell he is on which day, that's fine.
Morrison.
He's just
John
not for
John
me.
Morrison, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's John Morrison. But everywhere he
It
goes,
really
he's got it
wasn't nothing. We had Soraya. Soraya beat Sky Blue,
right.
which is a shame, dude, because Sky Blue's good, man.
Yeah, I don't. I'm wondering if
Aussie Open.
that is leading up to because now her and Tony Storm are both in this fatal 4-Way, right?
Yeah.
Of course, Tony said in one of the interviews during this week that Soraya's in there with her, so there won't be any shenanigans. So is this
Who's the last match?
do what
Who's the last match?
on what?
Because we got Soraya, Tony, and Sheeta. Who's the fourth girl?
That's between that's who we find out. That's between Britt Baker and
Oh yeah.
shit. It's Britt Baker and another wrestler.
Yeah, Britt Baker and that other girl.
God bless America. I hate everything. Who the hell is it? Come on,
Well, it's gonna be Wednesday. I just said it too. Damn it.
that's so fucking bad. Oh, why? Why? It's Britt Baker versus oh
Oh God. Here we go. I got it. The bunny.
fuck. How? I would not remember the bunny. Like it's so.
Right?
Anyways, so the other person in that match is going to be Britt Baker. No offense to the bunny, but yeah. Anyway, back to Rampage. Yeah, so Saraya beat Sky Blue, and we had the Ring of Honor Tag Team Champions.
They accepted too, by the way.
Oh, I know it. It was Aussie Open versus Truth Magnum and Turbo Floyd of the Outrunners.
Yeah. On that note, hey. Oh Lord.
So I mean, there was good matches on Rampage this week. It was good.
Hopefully, we'll have a couple of good ones too, man.
So that was Made it
Hey,
sound like we didn't care about Rampage, but Rampage was actually really good this week, oddly
hey,
enough.
they're having to step it up, man.
But I think they're fixing to slow down with Rampage.
That's what you
I
were saying.
I'm not 100% on that, but I believe. Let's see. And we'll go ahead and jump into Collision.
Oh, Ricky Starks has been suspended.
Yes.
The Acclaim versus Iron Savages. What the hell is that? The Acclaim got the win with the double famouser
Yeah.
Nasser as homage to Billy Gunn. What do you
Uh,
think's going on, man?
you know what?
You think he's really hung it up?
No.
You think he's House of Black?
Hmm. That would
Because the way Malachi whispered to him and all three of them did, and he didn't even talk to the Acclaim, bro.
see. It seems
Hey,
like an odd fit,
he did
right?
not even talk to the Acclaimed when he left, but
Yeah.
he hugged
See,
Malachi Black and them.
Billy just it seems like an odd fit, right? Because when you
Yeah.
think about Billy Gunn's career, you think about DX, it's always been flamboyant shit.
Yeah.
This whole thing with the Acclaim, he's never been that dark.
Yeah.
But there's also that. He's never been that dark.
And if anybody, like, he's a legend, dude. He can pull
Yeah.
off any damn thing.
Yeah.
He's been a cowboy. He's
Who's
been
to
a
say
rebel.
who's to say, he doesn't come back with something different when it comes to his hair. And he could be House of Black. All I know for sure is they wouldn't keep bringing his boots out and keep bringing him up if he was completely done.
True. That's true.
But your girl was in a match with on Collision. Willow Nightingale and
Willow?
Chris.
Man, I would not mind seeing Willow Wednesday night,
Yeah.
dude. Hey, I would love that, actually.
So her and Chris Statlander fought Mercedes Martinez and Diamante.
Now,
Which
I'm
they
just
lost.
gonna ask you this real quick. You can take it out or whatever, so we don't get in any heat. uh, is Martinez like what's her name?
No.
Okay, all right. Because can you see why I think that?
Yeah, I can.
Okay, okay, all right. I mean, feel free to remove that or like cut TV or whatever. You can put in like a poster or something. Who won that one?
Martinez and
What?
Diamante won.
Really?
Yeah. Well, it was a roll up, and Diamante was under the ropes and used her legs to push on Martinez to get leverage and hold the pin down. So
maybe that'll leave something to Dynamite and Willow will come out and talk shit because we like we I know everybody's like, man, they keep talking about this, but man, we still haven't got the Rampage cards yet. So
yeah,
that's why we're saying all this other shit. So,
and then we got Samoa Joe versus Andrew Everett.
why is it saying Samoa Joe versus and then Luchasaurus versus Brock Anderson?
Because Samoa Joe's match was that damn short.
Incomplete.
Oh, Joe?
It said, in all seriousness, Joe defeated the indie darling in just under 2 minutes in a match that can only be described as a squash.
Yeah. Because Andrew Everett is billed at 7'4". He's far from it. He's shorter than Joe. I love it though. And they even announced him as 7'4". It's funny.
It definitely isn't exaggerating about his height.
And then, of course, Joe grabbed the mic and called out Punk again. Said he was said the real AEW champion's acting like a real bitch because he hasn't answered the challenge yet.
Hey, that leads to later on in the night.
Sure enough, as he said, what did he say it? It doesn't say what he said, but he basically said, if you're not going to come out here and answer me, I'll just get my answer or something like that. Yeah. So I was like, oh, okay, I know what's coming.
That'd be good.
But let's see. And then of course we had Luchasaurus come out, and
So did he defend Christian's title?
yeah, because Christian and Luchasaurus are out in the ring running them, with Christian running his mouth, of course, and then you hear a voice that everybody knows. You hear a voice coming from the back, and it's Arn Anderson. And him and Brock Anderson walk out. And of course, they're in Flair country and Horseman country this week. So
yeah, that's the building that the Horseman built.
Yeah. So they were so Brock came out there to kind of defend the honor, and of course he lost, but this is what's weird. Darby Allin is running two different storylines.
I know.
And you don't see very many people do that. He's the only one I can think of, really.
Yeah.
So he's running this storyline with the Mogul Embassy affiliates, LLC Incorporated.
Yeah.
So he's running this with them, and then he's got a whole nother storyline with Luchasaurus and Christian.
Yeah, I know.
Who Luchasaurus or not Lucha, but Christian has picked this fight with Darby. It's so weird. But he keeps talking shit about Darby, so Darby came out and answered the challenge and wants to fight Christian, I think, next week.
They said Christian is awesome at what he does, but bad-mouthing Michael Jordan is going too far. This man must be stopped.
Yeah, he did. Let's see.
Then we got your team,
House of Black
versus CMFTR for the trios titles.
Yep.
That's the only match I didn't get to see yet.
Which had me nervous because now they're sitting at the longest reigning trios champions at this point.
Yeah. I believe it.
And of course, CM Punk hasn't lost really, except to Stark due to cheating. So, and then of course, when you put FTR in the mix, like, how are they going to lose and still look good? Oh shit! But I kind of had an inkling on how they were going to lose, and
man, Joe choked him the fuck out, dude.
Out of nowhere, dude, Samoa Joe shows up while Punk's on the outside, grabs him, and pulls him over and just chokes him until he goes night-night.
I tell you, and cool about that is JR was there.
Yes.
And we get to see JR, brother.
Yeah. JR got his own entrance because he only come out for the main event. And they played his thing, and he come out. It was great to see JR. God, my fondest memories of wrestling, most of those matches all have the voice of JR and Jerry the King Lawler in them.
Yeah. I mean, going back too, man. Hey, back to the Southern shit. JR was there, man.
Yeah.
And him and God dang, man, JR's been around since I was a kid.
He was there in the early days of WCW. He wasn't at the announce table, but he was there.
Yeah, no.
He was
he's the reason why a lot of people kept their jobs as well.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that much.
We talk about true legends in the industry. Damn.
Yeah, man.
He's way up there.
Yeah. See.
But that pretty much but with CM Punk getting choked out, House of Black got the win and retained their trios championships. And that pretty much covers AEW for the week.
And believe me, hey, maybe we can sneak in a live Wednesday.
Oh, I don't know if we can do it at the show, but by God, there will be some lives come up on Wednesday.
Hey, excuse me, can we do some of our Trump live?
Somebody's going to be fully charged, I guarantee you.
Yeah.
I wonder if I can bring that portable charger.
I believe you can.
I got a clear backpack.
Oh, did you?
Sort of. I mean, It's got the only one strap, you know.
Yeah,
It's not huge. Evidently there's a size limit too.
I believe that. I
But
believe that. I
as
mean,
long, as
hell,
long
look
as
at his dude.
we can bring our stuff.
Yeah.
So
Hey, we'll take either white or black. I think white will show up better on the TV screen.
yeah,
I'll just bring this one because the other white one is signed.
yeah.
Well, now we do need to bring the other one though, don't we?
Yeah,
Just in
just in case. Because we don't know what we'll run into.
man. Oh my God, if we can get Omega. Oh my God. Everybody knows, but let's jump into WWE, bud.
All right, let's do it.
And I really, really, when you went to go do whatever you had to do with your cord or whatever at the beginning of the show, WWE's had some good things, and I'm liking this. I'm liking this first one, but I know he's not going to be the one to do it. I like that Chad Gable won that.
Oh yeah.
I do. I do. I do. I think he deserves this little bitty push that he's going to get. And yeah, I like Gable, man. I like Gable. That was a pretty cool little ending to it too. Did you see it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Where Gable was trying to hit his finisher on all the guys, and the other one hit him,
Oh
and then
yeah.
finally he got it. To be Gable's size, he can pick
Oh
up some
yeah.
dudes and suplex the hell out of them, man. I like that. I'm glad they gave that damn thing A minus, but
Yeah, it was Ricochet, Chad, Matt Riddle, and Tommaso Ciampa.
yeah. Yep. And then we had I like it also too, man. He was in his hometown and he grabbed his son, and that was a pretty cool little moment.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Let's see. Then we had Shinsky versus Bronson.
Yep.
Huh.
Hell of a little match there. Bronson Reed is a damn monster.
Dude.
Monster. Ow.
Yeah. Hey. He's a big dude to be climbing up on the ropes.
Yeah. Yeah. I'd hate to be laying down there waiting on that to fall on me.
Yeah. That's like when people used to get the what was it? The bonsai drop.
Yeah.
When
Yes.
Yoko used to jump off and just squash, man. And he, like we said before, he used to get bigger and bigger as the years went on. So it was just like 600 pounds coming down your chest. But man, Baszler and Stark, dude.
So Nakamura got the win on that.
Yeah. I thought I said it. Sorry.
Yeah. Shayna Baszler, Zoe Stark. That was
Boy. Baszler, man. God
she got
damn.
busted up at SummerSlam.
Oh, damn. I mean, what the hell?
She got busted up at SummerSlam.
Man, she that face was, yeah, you can tell that was a lot of people complaining about that matches too. Well, the SummerSlam match, understandable. If you're gonna have MMA, rules, put an octagon out there, man.
Yeah.
It ain't like they can't. We already know what's going on with them.
Right.
H is off the board now, right?
He's off the board of directors, but they said it's not going to affect his status as head of creative.
Good, because he's coming up with some pretty good shit, man.
Yeah. I hope it doesn't affect that. Product's
But
gonna
hey,
go to shit if it does.
I know, but Baszler won that, and this is the first time I've looked at her reports that she's gotten a B in a long time.
Wow.
You know what I mean? This is this was a solid performance from two women who have never had a singles match before. Huh. I guess they never fought each other. I like how she came to Becky Lynch later on though.
Yeah.
And told her, I don't need your damn help. And when I'm ready to come for it, I'm coming for it, Of course, I talked to somebody today, and I talked to this guy where I live about wrestling, and his opinion is today that there's no better woman than Becky Lynch wrestling. course, this is why we love our podcast, because opinions, everybody has their opinions. You know what I mean? And
So
that's when
to be perfectly honest, it can be argued, but it's a hard argument.
exactly. Yeah. 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 She's good. She's good. WWE is stacked with some good women.
Yeah.
You know, they really are. And, and then when we finally get to see the Billy Starks and the other women that are coming up. And by the way, back to the promotion, she's had a couple Ring of Honor matches lately too. So, and I guess Athena had come out, and she's the champion there.
Yeah.
And she came out, and they cut the footage. They didn't show what she did, but it was un-Athena like, because Athena usually attacks women and knocks them out, whatever.
Huh.
Apparently, she didn't. So
interesting.
Yeah.
Oh.
But
Yeah. So Shayna Baszler got that win they gave it a B- on here.
I know that's good. That's the first time. Hers are usually running D's or D and F. So good for her.
Because she's been teaming with anyways. Moving on.
Now the next one was Otis versus Ludwig Kaiser.
Yes.
Man, this don't come up, does it? Do you see that? I just got a notification. That don't pop up and it ain't on the podcast, is it?
No, it don't show.
Okay. All right. Yeah, something about some escaped inmate. But anyways. Which I got the win. I guess that's just something leading up to Gunther's match.
Yeah.
Back to that real quick. I didn't finish that up. I'm glad Gable won, but Gunther's passing Honky Tonk.
Yeah, I think he's got less than 30 days now.
Yeah. Gunther's passing Honky Tonk.
Yeah.
Let's see real quick. Let me
we had they gave that match a C. Ludwig Kaiser got the win, and yeah, that's the big thing with that match is it was kind of what was that? Anyways, that was kind of getting steam rolling for Gable versus Gunther. Because of course Kaiser gets the win, and then they attack Otis after the match, and which of course brings out Gable. So yeah.
All right. No, this was in April. One day ago, he's at 428, and he needs to pass 454. So we're looking at 26 more days.
Yep.
Okay. Hey, I can live with that. But also, too, man, you gotta give it to Ludwig. Ludwig's good.
Oh yeah. The whole Imperium is good, and their gimmick wouldn't work if they weren't.
Right.
Let's just be honest. I mean, their leader is the Ring General.
Hey, I love when Ludwig comes to the ring, man. Hey.
Oh yeah, with the arms behind the back.
Oh, yeah, he kills it, man.
I love it. Yeah, that group is killer.
And then we had
we've already talked about this match.
Yeah. The New Day versus Viking Raiders.
It's bittersweet, because it's good to see Kofi in back, and it's great. But at the same time, they just get to come back and derail any momentum Viking Raiders had.
I know. When is the Viking Raiders going to get their due?
When are their contracts up?
Yeah. And another thing too, you want to go to WWE tag team title situations, none of them can be defended, the women's or the men's. Yeah, nobody knows how long Kevin Owens is out, correct?
That shit needs to. Now I haven't heard a thing. That shit needs to be remedied quick. You guys know, if you guys have followed the channel for a while, you know how we feel about our damn tag team wrestling.
Yeah, I mean it's Let's see. All right, let's see. So Kevin Owens not expected to have a long injury absence. They have been written off TV by Judgment Day to allow his injury to heal. 2 days ago, he had a fractured rib. Kevin. So, but let's see. Viking. Can't type. Can't spell. I said Viking. Viking Raiders contract. All right. Let's see here.
Well, we kind of missed an important thing right before the Viking Raiders match happened. We had the a kick-ass promo between the Miz and LA Knight.
Yeah. I like it, man.
Yeah, it was good stuff.
That's going to be coming up too, because I think LA Knight was on SmackDown. He's like, I don't care if you say you're awesome, or whatever. So, God dang, it don't say it. When they're trending toward leaving their companies.
Yeah,
the Brawling Brutes and the Viking Raiders.
Shit. But the Viking Raiders, of course, didn't come off with the win, which, seeing how their opponents was the returning New Day.
I knew that wasn't going to happen.
Being Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston, I knew that was not going to. Yeah.
Everybody knew that wasn't going to happen.
But while we're on the subject of the New Day, the news broke earlier this week, and we did get we
I believe we broke that, didn't we? I believe we broke that news, right?
Right, yeah. We definitely was definitely on top of it. So Big E has been told by doctors to not return to the ring.
Yeah.
I hate to hear that. That sucks. That was one of the 2 Monday Night Raws I've been to. One of them, I think it was the first one I went to. Big E won his first singles championship in WWE. That being the Intercontinental.
He's come a long way.
Yeah. So
I was bodyguard to,
Yeah. I was super excited to be there when he won that. And that being his first, and to see him go as far as he has, because and then be part of being the New Day. The New Day is a history making team in their own right. So
yeah, their comic gimmick, you know what I mean? They've actually put some titles on their resume. So
yeah, some long ass runs too.
Yeah, I consider them like a Freebird type thing. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, a lot of times they did
play under the Freebird rules.
Yeah, yeah, they were big users of the Freebird rule, which I don't have a problem with the Freebird rule.
No. And if anybody's new, kids wise, the Freebird rule, just go look it up, the Fabulous Freebirds, and that'll answer your questions.
Basically, a 3-man team, any member of the team can be a part of the team to defend the titles.
And then
that's the short answer.
Yeah, but I don't know. I guess they're gonna really leave it up to him. I think he should really take. I hate to say it, but he had a pretty damn serious injury. So he says he's
broken freaking neck.
He says he feels good. Yeah, he says he feels good, but
yeah,
at any given time, man, you could see.
And I mean, and to be again, the whole damn thing could be a swerve. The doctors may not have said it. It may just have been announced that they said it, so that we won't expect him to come back.
Yeah.
So I mean, we don't.
The same thing about Randy too. So
I wasn't there at the doctor's office. I was at work. I couldn't go. So
Believe me, I've sent email after email trying to confirm, and nobody has wrote me back.
uh,
So
yeah. But
no,
if
that's
he's not returning to the ring, we want to wish Big E the best, and you know,
another
respect
little
to you
side.
for making that decision.
Yeah, and another thing that we had posted on our Instagram is what do you think about this whole Nick Aldis thing?
Man, that shit's nuts. With them
Hey,
owing him money and all that.
well, I thought he was coming to it.
What, WWE?
Yeah,
Yeah, he is. NWA owes him money though.
I bet.
They
Hey,
they there's a whole bunch of shit going on with him over there.
so and another what if, our boy LA, yeah,
Yeah.
gets the title. And we get a Mr. Nick Aldis come out after he wins the USA title.
Well, we could. Could.
That USA title, we will be getting into it, ladies and gentlemen, goes back a
It's
long
coming.
ways. Hey, it goes back a long ways.
Yeah. We're we're on a we're getting we'll talk about it here in a little bit. We're about to get this whole channel situation back on track. I've got a schedule worked up and everything, and we'll talk about what's coming up later. Well, let's finish up on Raw. What happened on Raw? Oh, we had
Oh, the next one was at Cody. It was supposed to be Cody, Sammy, and Seth,
right.
but that changed because hey, Sammy got injured, so it was
Yeah, him
Cody,
had a boo
Seth,
boo on his elbow.
yeah, against the Judgment Day.
Yeah,
Hold up,
which
real quick. I got to step away just for a second.
yep,
This portion of
which
the broadcast brought to you by.
uh
Y'all can see the.
well, there's the case. It's been featured on our shorts a few times.
What the hell? What the hell? Anyways, think the battery's been dead.
All
All right, bye.
right. So while he's gone, I'll kind of talk a little bit about this. So it was the Judgment Day versus uh ended up being versus Seth Rollins, uh Cody Rhodes, and Shinsuke Nakamura. Why does this say that's weird? But
That's
that
why I
was
said, remember how I said Sami Zayn, Seth Rollins, and Shinsuke.
yeah. Well, it should have been Cody, Seth, and Sammy.
Yeah, I know.
But the way this thing reads, it reads Sami Zayn, Seth Rollins, and Shinsuke Nakamura. Somebody that I swear, some people
I'll
don't know
write.
how to type.
I will write Bleacher Report after the podcast.
Okay, that'll be
Done
be
getting
good.
together, man.
That'll be good. So it was Judgment Day versus Cody Rhodes, Seth Rollins, and Shinsuke Nakamura. Sami Zayn had to be removed from that match and replaced with Shinsuke Nakamura.
I don't know if that was a legit injury. If he knows how to pop his elbow out, that's pretty impressive.
Yeah, that was weird because you see him get attacked earlier in the show, and you see this big giant, God blessed thing on his elbow. Yeah. Oh, well, see down here it says winners: Cody Rhodes, Shinsuke Nakamura, and Seth Rollins.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
But anyways, that was a good match.
Oh, it was, of course.
But I kind of had a feeling. Okay, let's rewind about 15 minutes. Okay.
Okay.
Sammy's in the medical office or whatever.
Right.
They come out, and Shinsuke just automatically just offered. You know.
Yeah, he just out of nowhere.
He gives that
Oh,
look
yeah,
like okay. And after they win, let's fast forward. He attacks Seth.
Oh yeah. He hits him with Kinshasa.
So I don't know if we're going to
And just
see.
walk the fuck out.
Honestly, man, I don't want to. I mean, okay. I really don't know how I feel because Cody had said that he's done with Seth.
Right.
right? But it's kind of like Seth is coming out challenging him, but we also got the Shinsuke mix in it now, and I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what they got going with this. I do think our next Rollins' next defense is going to be against Shinsuke
You
at this
think?
point. Yeah. After that, yeah.
I wonder if Cody's known for the IC, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I wonder if he'll be the one to take it from Gunther and then him go through the thing of being IC and then jump in the heavyweight title.
Well, Seth better hope that Gunther don't lose that anytime soon because he's going straight to Seth if he does. Let's
I
just
wouldn't
be
mind
real.
seeing like a Warrior Hogan type thing for that.
That'd be
When
cool.
Ultimate Warrior was the IC champ and Hogan was the heavyweight champ,
Yeah.
I wouldn't
I'd be
mind
down with
seeing that.
that.
I wouldn't mind seeing that. I wouldn't mind seeing Gunther taking it off Roman, to be honest with you. Of course, I don't see Roman. Roman ain't, I think they said he ain't scheduled for another 3 months
Yeah,
for any
some
kind
shit
of
like
title.
that.
So he's going to pass. He's going to pass over 1,000 days. He's going to,
No, he's
you
over
know,
1,000 days now.
yeah, he's going to, oh God, it's going to be hard, hard, hard. He's going to be right below Bruno.
Yeah, probably so.
Yeah, he ain't passing Bruno. That's
No.
just,
Shit.
nobody's going to stick around for that long.
No, that one's a bit much. Let's see. Yeah. Anyway. All right. So I guess it's time to move on to SmackDown. That's really where all the buzz is.
Oh man. So I don't even know where to start with that. When you went away for a second there, I talked about it. But we'll jump to the back part. Oh, okay. Charlotte Flair versus Asuka.
Yeah, that was the opening match. What the
Result no contest. Huh.
Yeah, that's because the damage control came out.
And what's this shit? Bailey's pulling a Christian?
It kind of seems that way. I didn't get that big of a vibe of it, but
We are the WWE Women's Champions. Continues to hint at the inevitable movement that Sky breaks free of her partnership
yeah.
with the egotistical future Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
Huh.
I mean, I definitely see it coming. I didn't catch that part though.
Yeah. Yeah. We are the WWE Women's Champions.
Yeah, I didn't hear her say that.
Yeah, she was behind the scenes or whatever.
Oh.
But we jump into that. Let's see, it was no contest. And then we got AJ Styles versus Karrion Kross. Styles
So
defeated Kross.
I don't
Right?
I've already complained about Karrion Kross's entrance on here before.
Yeah.
This entrance, it was a badass entrance until you see Scarlett out there doing all this shit. Like, dude, she is fucking up his entrance. Maybe
Yeah.
I'm the only one that feels this way, but I'm sitting there in my chair going, my headache's coming back.
Yeah.
She really ruined that entrance for me because Karrion Kross's entrance is badass.
Yeah.
But then I see, him while she's waving her arms like a crazy person. My opinion. Like it, don't like it.
They said both Styles and Kross are better than this and capable of a lot more.
Yeah. And honestly, I
remember. I honestly can't remember when Kross won last.
I mean, he's completely being wasted here in WWE. They're not using him. I thought when Triple H brought him back, we were going to see something good out of it, and they just have not used him good at all.
Right. Right.
And
I agree. I like him. I kind of, it's like I
I
could
do
see him
too.
doing something. When I think the
I
last time he
enjoyed,
was like a year ago.
he had this good run in TNA where he was Killer Cross.
Yeah. Remember, I
And
had to ask you that the other night when we was watching it at work. I
yeah,
was like, what? Like, yeah.
yeah.
Huh.
So, yeah, it's kind of upsetting to see this kind of, especially when you're talking about you got AJ in there, you've got Cross, who we know is better than that, and we got what is it, a grade C,
Yeah.
and I don't, it leads nowhere.
But I mean, yeah, you know how I feel about AJ. So I liked him better when he was other places,
Yeah,
because that's not the AJ I'm used to seeing.
yeah,
That's with everybody else who's came. Shinsuke. That's not the Shinsuke I'm used to seeing.
right.
That's why I'm so glad everybody resigned with AEW because oh my god. Uh,
So
but
the next part, the next part of SmackDown, I really enjoyed. I wasn't sure where it was going because Edge came out,
yeah.
and I was like, okay, because they kept advertising that next week they celebrate his 25 years or something. And I was like, all right, that's cool. I don't know what they're doing. He come out and said he wanted a match.
Come out, run across the stage and everything else, right?
I mean, yeah, he did his entrance and all that, but he come out and
He
he
said he
said he
made a
wants
surprise appearance.
he said he wants a match next week for his 25 year, and he wants it against Sheamus. And I'm like,
Okay.
okay, that's cool. But he tells the story of why. Uh, because it's really a cool story because Sheamus has the Celtic workouts show on YouTube, I guess it is.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
he reached out to Edge and wanted to come up to Canada and kind of do some different workouts and stuff. And I guess it was the part of that video they rode mountain bikes, and Edge thought it was going to be funny if Sheamus busted his ass, and he did, but Edge busted his ass. And he said, when this footage comes out, everybody's going to be saying, if he can take that bump, why can't he wrestle? He said that is what lit the light bulb and made him start thinking again. And he said
Okay.
it's Sheamus. And when it was time for 2020 Royal Rumble, Sheamus came up and stayed at his house with him for a few weeks, and they got in the ring every day to make sure he was ready.
So Edge stayed with Sheamus?
No, Sheamus stayed with Edge.
I was just say because we didn't see Edge down here.
No, Sheamus went up. Sheamus went to Canada and stayed with Edge.
Maybe maybe when SummerSlam came down here, he was at Edge's. I mean, Sheamus's.
I don't know,
You know,
but it was.
didn't he come back? Yeah, Edge was at SummerSlam last year, wasn't
I think so, yeah. But he made his return at the 2020 Rumble. I think it was 2020 or 21, one and something. Thought he
he? Yeah.
said 2020 last night or Friday, whatever it was.
And it's hard to believe he's been back that long already.
But yeah, he came back and he said, Sheamus and the Brawling Brutes, y'all get out here and give me the answer. And they showed some embarrassing pictures up on the screen. Sheamus brought embarrassing pictures of Edge. Edge had a picture of him and Sheamus. Edge is sitting on his badass mountain bike. Sheamus is on Edge's daughter's bike. And Sheamus said, "You promised you were going to delete that picture." It was a really cool challenge because it wasn't, it's one of those challenges that it's not we're shit talking. It's heel and face and it's a respect challenge, and that's cool.
Sheamus telling me hope he didn't make a mistake.
Yeah. So they shook hands, and then when of course, instead of letting go, they did the classic wrestler move, and Sheamus pulls him in tight and says, "I hope you didn't make a mistake."
Yeah.
And then let's go, and Edge is like, "All right."
Yeah.
So it was cool. I liked that one. That was a good little thing. And then we had, oh man,
No.
We had LA Knight versus the
The
High
one
Flyer top
everybody's talking
dollar.
about. Hey,
Yeah.
I wish you could do that. Hey, I wish you could put that in there when I say, well, everybody's talking about, needs you to put in. Hey, Knight. Yeah. Hey, do his little catchphrase when I do that. So
I'll probably get copyrighted.
Yeah.
But he fought the High Flyer top dollar.
High flyer, baby. Lucha.
I'm sorry.
Dude is a straight lucha.
So LA Knight defeated Top Dollar, got on the microphone, cut a promo.
Once the writers catch up to the audience, it's going to be difficult to deny Knight and keep him out of the spot on the card, befitting someone as over as he is. Knight is not there yet, but the people are behind him, and WWE Creative is getting there.
Well, that match was a C plus. So here we go. This is probably the number 2 topic of the day, really.
All right, wait a minute. You just going to pass that? We're just not going to celebrate Hulk Hogan's birthday.
All right.
Right.
Yeah.
You talking about the U.S. title?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we were supposed to have Austin Theory versus Santos Escobar for the United States Championship. And Austin Theory attacks Escobar in the back.
Not once, twice.
Well, he attacked him in the back once.
Yeah.
And of course, then you see Ray and Santos in the medical office or room, whatever you want to call it. And he's got ice on his leg. And then later, it's time for the match. And out comes Escobar with his leg taped up, and he's limping. And he gets just where the ring barriers start moving, vertical instead of horizontal.
Yeah.
And of course, there comes Theory and attacks him in the, from behind in the leg.
Ramp, yeah.
And then here comes the LWO, including Rey Mysterio, of course. And what do we get? We see all the officials from the back, including Adam Pearce, run out. And I guess within the stuff, they said he won't be able to compete and all this stuff. And Adam Pearce, I think Ray told Adam, give him to me or something like that. And well, he did. And we got a new United States champion and Rey Mysterio.
Yeah.
And I got to say, Ray made it look easy.
That's even better for LA Knight, because LA Knight will make it look easy when he takes it from Ray. At least that's what Bree's calling. Hey, Bree don't like Rey Mysterio.
Yeah.
Bree's a Dirty Dom fan.
Yeah, she's a Dirty Dom fan.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think Ray's gonna make it easy for LA Knight, but I think it's gonna be good for LA Knight. It's gonna be better for his career to beat Ray than Theory. And so while we're on this topic, let's just be honest. Theory's this title run he's had a good few moments at the beginning of it and has been boring.
Dry.
I mean, part of that may be because it's on, he's on SmackDown, and the Bloodline feud has been just
overwhelming
force over there. But I mean, it just half the time I forget he was still the champion.
I know.
I mean, how many times have we had a podcast since he was champion and talked about Theory's match?
Oh, you're asking me? Oh, hey, I don't know.
Yeah. So, nothing against Theory, because Austin Theory's ring work is great, and he's a great heel.
I like the new Theory too. That's what we've been talking about.
I don't know if it's the fault of bad booking, if it's the fault of backstage politics, or if he's pissing people off.
Vince ain't had the pull he thought he had. So
yeah. So And it could be that. It could be they don't want they, Triple H don't want to push him because Vince was pushing him down his throat.
Yeah.
Soon as Paul returns my phone calls, I'll find out.
Yeah. Now, are you talking about Paul? Or are you talking about Paul Heyman? Because I've got them both, and neither one have returned my calls.
Yeah.
So I've been talking to Heyman. I've been trying to talk to Heyman about this whole next thing we're about to talk about.
Well, let's do it. That's the main event. That's what everybody's talking about. Let's get our opinions out and about. What is the future of the bloodline? I'll use Bleacher Report's tagline.
Yeah. Yeah, that was interesting.
So
that was interesting.
I know. Well, the way they started out, of course, Roman comes out and says, where were they at? Gosh, shit. Oh, they were in shit. They were in Ontario or something, right?
Yeah, I honestly don't know.
Yeah, they were in Canada.
Canada?
I don't remember if it was Ontario or not. But he come out and told the city to acknowledge him, nonetheless. Yeah. And then immediately turned to Heyman and asked where Jimmy was. And Paul was like, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. He said, you haven't talked to Jimmy? And he said, oh, yes, sir. I talked to Jimmy this morning. But I don't know where he's at, And it's like, wow. And then, of course, the lights are still dim and the camera pans to behind them. And there's Jimmy, who just appeared. I don't know if he came out of the crowd or out from under the ring or where the hell he came from. But, I mean, he was in his black hoodie and stuff. And there's Jimmy back there.
Yeah. A lot of people were speculating where it's going to go. It's like going to be like Jey, or he's going to be lurking in the fans like a Sting type thing. You know what I mean? But anyways, go ahead.
So Jimmy gets in the ring, and I guess Roman started telling him, I owe you one. He says, what do you want? You want a new car? You want a boat? You want a yacht? Anything you want, I can make it happen. You want power? What do you want? I got it. I can do anything. And he tells Roman he doesn't want anything from him. He said, I didn't do it for you. I don't want anything from you. And then, of course, Jay's music hits. Jey comes to the ring, and Roman and Solo and Paul just stand back in the corner because at this point, the focus is not, and this is where it becomes, like, man, this is crazy because the focus is not about Roman anymore.
Yeah.
The whole story just changed, and it's not about Roman anymore. And you got Jey wanting to know, before I end 37 years, I want to know why,
Didn't Roman say at one point, this is a told you so moment?
Yeah. Yeah. He told, So, I
told you so moment.
And Jimmy gives his reason. Jimmy says, I did it because I love you and because I don't want, basically, he don't want to see Jey turn into Roman.
And plus, he didn't want the Usos to split up too.
He don't want to lose his brother. He doesn't want Jey to turn into Roman because if he won, that came with power that turns you into a corrupt, piece of shit. It made sense, but at the same time, it's hard for him. It's going to be a pill to swallow because, sounds like you had good reasons, but you still super kicked your brother in the face. So
instead of just pulling him off of him, he had to go through the whole super kick and everything. You know what I mean?
And they had this moment where
tripped him up.
They had this moment where it's Jimmy's like, well, there it is. Do what you got to do, and he just turns his back. Jey just turns around. Jimmy kind of walks to the side of him, and he just turns his head away from Jimmy. And Jimmy goes ahead and gets out of the ring and starts slowly walking up the ramp. And then Roman gets on the mic, starts laughing. And I think that's where he tells Jay, "This is an I told you so moment," and
Yeah,
then he catches a super kick,
yeah,
which throws Solo into attack mode, and he hits Jay, blah, 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 back and forth, ends up getting a super kick himself. Then Roman's back up, and Jay ends up getting the better of Roman with another super kick and a spear, and tells Jimmy, and he's on the outside of the ring and tells Jimmy to come back. He's telling him to come back, and it's like, oh shit. Is he about to, are we about to see
yeah,
the Usos not be broke up? Is he going to forgive him?
yeah.
And fucking super kicks Jimmy right as he got close enough.
Yeah, come here, man. Come here. Come here, man. Hey, Jimmy
Yep.
thinks he's gonna get a hug. You know what I
Yep.
mean?
Whap. But this is the kicker. This is what's got the internet abuzz.
Yeah.
Into the camera, not on microphone, into the camera, Jimmy says, I'm out. I'm
I'm
out the
out.
bloodline.
SmackDown.
I'm out
SmackDown.
SmackDown. I'm out WWE.
Deuces.
So let's do it. Let's get the gladiators' opinions. What do you think?
Well, okay. I I don't want to believe it, you know, but WWE is making us all really believe it. They've already switched Jay to the alumni section of their website. I don't know if you could pull that up and put that on a screen, but they've put him on the alumni part, trying to give us that feeling that, okay, it's true. But then again, you see that Jay's, let's say, his contract is up in maybe 5 days before All In. And I don't know if Jimmy and Jay have the same extended contract, but I don't know if that would put Jimmy's contract up as well. But I don't. Me and Josh were talking about it earlier. Now, if the Usos both can leave, man, they would make a killing at another place with some dream tag team matches hitting the heavens. But I see him just lurking around until maybe his contract's up, because I know there's a lot of unhappy people there right now.
Right.
But man, this is hard to think about. You know what I mean? This is kind of like when you look at Billy Gunn. Is Billy Gunn really retired, or is Jay really going to leave WWE? Is that really a reason to leave because of what happened at SummerSlam? Is it, or is he just finally, this is just the kicker saying, okay, this is my exit. I can go now. So I don't know. I don't know. I'm kind of mixed about it. I'm kind of 50-50. I kind of want him to go, and I'd love to see Jimmy go with him. But then again, you won't have, that'd be the whole bloodline thing, just Solo and Roman. You know what I mean? But then again, you've got Josh's opinion on the thing. But I don't know, man. This is going to be a hard one to decide. Well, I guess we'll know by the time. What is it? When is
Can't
All
even
In?
find an alumni section on their website.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's weird.
Like there's the superstars, and one would think it should be around here somewhere, but there's not a section for alumni that I could find. Oh, hold on. Current. All current free agent. WWE alumni. Okay, let's see.
I know he's beside what's her name, a blonde headed.
Okay, we're in alphabetical order, so I need to go down.
37 demonstrated. Yeah. The prestigious.
Trying to, okay, I'm at the J's. Here we go. Nope.
Is it first name alphabetical or?
Right there. Yeah, first name alphabetical. So, yep, right here in the alumni. Let's see. Um, So there it is. So right here, right next to Jesse, Camilla, and Jillian. And I am in the alumni section. I'm going to scroll up real quick so I can show that I am in the alumni section here. Jesus. As soon as I figure out how I got there. Huh. Where the hell is it? Oh, my God.
There we go.
Oh, it's right here, right here. So you go down here, see WWE alumni.
Yeah. Adam Cole, Adam Baum, A-Kid, Adam Rose.
Yep. So
who was that other person with? I didn't even see him. I wonder if downtown Bruno's on there. Aiden English, Alistair Black, Alberto. Look at
yep. So
get the Leo.
anyways,
yeah.
So yeah, I just wanted to show that that was part of the alumni. That's crazy. But here's all right. So we got what Chris thinks. Let me tell you what I think.
So
Asher Hill.
So what do you want to talk about?
All right. So what? So do I think? I don't think the Usos are going to leave. Would I love to see them leave so we can get those dream matches we talked about? Fuck yeah. I don't see it. I don't think Jey is gone. I like the fact that they switched him to the alumni page. For those, those that really going to dig in and find out. Oh well, he's not really leaving because he's still listed on the roster. Well, they got you. But what they do have to do, because the next pay-per-view coming up, although it's called Payback, I believe, isn't it?
Yeah.
Which would make the perfect tagline for Jimmy and Jey. I don't think that's the right time. I know they got some people saying that that match is slotted for WrestleMania, which is too damn far away. I cannot stand for them to drag something out just so it'll be at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
But I know there seems to have been a leak accidentally come out about Rikishi. And the thought process is that when Jey comes back and we get the Jimmy and Jey feud, Rikishi will be the special guest referee when we get their final match, which would be their father, for those of you not in the know. And he will be the catalyst that also puts them back together. Because as good as main event Jey Uso is, and as much as I want to see a good run from main event Jey, I don't want to see it at the cost of the Usos.
Okay. Real quick. Let me just read this to you. All right. So Jey's contract expires August this month. Okay. Jey Uso is legitimately leaving WWE after contract expires in August 2023 to possibly join AEW. But then again, the Usos, so each of them got a contract, and then they got a contract as the Usos. That's up in 2024.
Yeah.
The bidding wars of 2024.
Yeah.
As our buddy saying, I mean, they're playing this good, dude.
Hey, they are.
This is not right. Every site is saying that he's legitimately leaving, that he's legitimately done.
Yeah.
But their contract is up in April. The Usos as a tag team.
But let's really think about it, though.
April, it's in April.
Yeah. You got to remember who it is. We're talking about the Usos. We're talking about Jimmy. We're talking about Jey. We're talking about prominent members of the Anoa'i family who have deep, deep history with WWE, and Paul Heyman, who is highly connected there. I don't see him leaving. It would absolutely blow my mind to see him do it. And like I said, if they do, we know we're gonna get them damn dream matches. So that's gonna be awesome.
Funny,
but I don't see it happening.
it says that WWE is because they're so worried about the biggest threat WWE sees, right, is All Elite Wrestling, who is ramping up their full-time roster. In order to retain talent, WWE is offering larger downside guarantees as well as additional perks, which could include modified work schedules. They're trying to sign all new contracts to 5 years. So, I see what you're saying, though. I can see that. I can see that. But where was that leak at about Rikishi, though?
It got removed, but Rikishi had said something about it because they basically something showed something was posted saying Rikishi would be special guest referee at Payback for Jimmy and Jey. But I don't know. I don't think we're going to see Jey come back and do this at Payback, even though it makes sense. But then again, I've also read that higher ups are ready for the bloodline storyline to be over.
Yeah.
So I don't know. But my thought process is that Jey is not done with WWE and they will resign. And this whole thing is the catalyst to bring in Rikishi, who's not been involved in the bloodline storyline yet, even though you've got all three of his sons as part of it.
There's a lot of tweets from the other cousin family members too. Fuck Jimmy and Nia. I heard Nia's supposed to be coming back. So I don't know that the bloodline thing they ain't got to go away. Hey, it never has to just go away completely. The Horsemen never went away completely.
Right.
You know what I mean?
No, well, the bloodline is always going to be the bloodline because, I mean, you can't erase blood.
Yeah.
Their bloodline really is a bloodline. I mean, that's Anoa'i bloodline 100%, no matter how you look at it. So, yeah. But this particular storyline where they're a faction, where Roman is, all this, that's what we're ready. That's what the higher ups supposedly.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, okay, we can put an end to it, but we don't. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
like I said, the Horsemen. Yeah, there's always going to be the horse. They can come out with new 4 Horsemen now.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? I thought they were going to do that with the women at one point. You know what I mean? With Charlotte being like the leader. You know what I mean?
They had talked about it because they called themselves
Tessa. Hey, bring Tessa in.
Well, they didn't. The 4 horsewomen was Charlotte, Becky, Sasha, and Bailey. They called themselves the 4 horsewomen behind the scenes, and there was talks of bringing it to television, but they never did.
That'd be kind of cool, man, to hear those horses again.
Yeah.
But yeah, they had that, and I don't know, man. I say this is WWE.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting.
Today, why do you like it? You know it's fake, right? I was like, man, shut the fuck up.
Right.
Yeah. Hey, don't you know you're just talking a bunch of crock of shit right now? Because, I said, like I told him, I said, yeah, they might not be being full blown punches. I said, just watch these Dark Side of the Rings where Marty Jannetty's in a wheelchair now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I mean, legitimately, man, he's in a wheelchair. Talk shit about Sean and how, hey, that wasn't just the attitude you seen on TV. That's the way Sean really was. He was really like that, man. Damn. That is a shame. There's another one coming up good September 16th, too.
So let's see. I was talking about the schedule. I told you guys I had wrote up. Where did I put it though? It's in this book right there. Kind of came up with a plan for damn pen was in the way. With for a weekly schedule, because like if you follow the channel, we do the podcast on Sundays Dog's a big fan. That's Biscuit. She's a big fan.
Yeah.
We do the podcast on Sundays, and then we try to put out lots of other videos when it comes to action figure unboxings and trading card unboxing stuff and any other kind of memorabilia we kind of come across. We'll upload some videos for that. And I've been trying to keep to a weekly schedule. Of course, I've been not on it. That's why I had to write it down and get myself on a schedule. But like Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays is what I was doing. Well, I'm adding a new aspect into our channel, something we haven't done yet. If you saw the test videos last week, I don't remember what day it was, Sunday, Monday, one of those 2 days. Maybe it's damn Tuesday.
Yeah.
I don't remember. But we've got the video game stuff ready to go. And the videos will be coming. We'll have a series of videos following the WWE 2K23 My Rise. And then, of course, we'll have plenty of videos where we get on there and me and Chris put up some dream matches.
Yeah.
And not only do we have 2K23, but we also have AEW Fight Forever. And we'll be putting those videos up. And what I've got on this, let's see if it's, I don't even know if the camera will pick it up. Ish.
Yeah.
Ish. Anyways, so of course the podcast is on Sunday. And starting next week, we're going to do it live. We just need to sit down and come up with a time frame. We haven't decided on a time block we're going to put it at. But we'll start doing it live, and then we'll do it the same time every Sunday.
Are you talking about the game live?
No, podcast.
Live, and then you're saying do like a live podcast?
Yeah.
Okay. We also got the
You've been sick.
21st
You done
as well,
forgot we
right?
talked about it.
Huh?
I say you've been sick and probably already forgot we talked about it.
Yeah, I mean that's why I was like, huh? But I know we got the 21st coming up with what's his name?
Now, we'll be on Last Week in Wrestling podcast. We'll be joining him again on the 21st, and the day before that will be our actually our next podcast, and that's the first time we're going to go. We've had live things, but the actual podcast, she's excited to go live. Actual podcast will be live using Restream, where it will be on Facebook and YouTube at the same time.
I could probably hook up the device and we can go live on Insta too. So we can have simultaneous cameras.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
May not even have to do that because I'm using Restream and using one device to put them on both. So I could probably add Instagram too.
Yeah.
So
that'll be what, the 20th?
We're gonna do we'll drop a short when we get the decide on the time. We don't have the time yet for that when we're gonna do it, but we'll stick to the same time every weekend. Because it kind of makes things a little easier on the editing process because I can throw stuff up on the screen like we did today. And
gotta watch what we say.
And it'll be a learning process, but it's going to be fun. I'm excited to start that. I'll be damned. That will be episode 30 as well.
Oh yeah.
That's a good milestone to start it. But following that, and God, I got to get busy making videos. Mondays will be still unboxing or some type of memorabilia. And then Monday, Wednesday, and Friday are still going to be unboxings. And hopefully I could put up enough content to do Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday with gaming content. And generally I've got those scheduled to upload at noon on those days. I haven't decided if I want to stick with noon or maybe switch it to like 3 or 4.
We probably do some Sundays on the video game too.
Yeah, now we will do
because the Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, I won't be available.
Right, those are going to be the recorded ones. Now we can do we will do live stream gaming as well. We're going to jump into some of that too, but that's going to be, those won't be every week or nothing like that, but we'll be able to do that. And then I got a minimum of 5 shorts every week. Yeah, I was setting something we could attain because we suck at getting shorts out.
Yeah, because it gets a damn foo-fee.
We get good at talking about doing them though.
Yeah.
But that's what our weekly schedule is going to look like. I hope that's my plan. It's just all about getting videos done and edited where I can have them ready to go. That way I'm not rushing to get one every day. But that puts you at puts you guys at receiving GWP content 7 days a week.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. Yeah.
That's the first time I said that out loud since I wrote all this out because it looked good on paper. It looked good on paper, but that's what we've said from day one. We were trying to get to be able to bring content 7 days a week like that.
Right.
Let's see.
We can also do how about that? We could do live gaming on Mondays.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, there's definitely gonna be plenty of live ones thrown in there. But like I said, the ones on the days we work, that stuff is like for when I'm recording, going through the My Rise and stuff like that, or when we hang out and create dream matches. We record and we'll upload.
Okay.
You guys are welcome. You all just got invited to a GWP meeting.
Yeah, I was just thinking, I'm not gonna lie, dude. I was just sitting there writing this stuff down. I was like, why are we doing this on the podcast? Oh, Lordy.
I was really just trying to announce the schedule, but it's all good. It's all good. You guys can know what's going on.
Yeah, of course.
But of course, the lead up to anything and everything right now is getting to Wednesday night.
Yeah.
Wednesday night, Bridgestone Arena, Nashville.
Everybody, where you follow us and watch us and hear us, man, look for us in the audience. We are going to be on TV side.
Yes. Yeah, we will be on TV side. You'll be looking for the flags, the shirts, which neither of us are wearing at the moment.
You can't miss it. You can't miss our logo.
Yeah, we'll be everywhere. And we're going to be downtown all day pretty much. So I hope some of you find us. And if you found us from when we were downtown and you're just now watching, welcome.
Yeah.
Because we're going to be out there peddling, buddies. We're going to be going crazy, handing out flyers.
We'll take pictures with fans, and then we'll sign. Now's the time to get your autographs, people. When we're still down, we're still getting started. I promise you, now's the time to get your autographs and your photos. Man, I just honestly can't wait. Can't wait till Wednesday. Yeah,
I'm super excited. It's gonna be a good one. I can tell. It's their first time at Bridgestone. AEW's first time at Bridgestone, and the last few times they've done Nashville, they did Municipal Auditorium. Those of you that aren't local won't know the difference, but Municipal is definitely smaller.
Now, Municipal used to be the Mecca for wrestling,
right?
You know what I mean? Our Starcades and No Holds Barred, and that's where the whole thing came with Mr. Hogan. But
it's way up there. We've got a newspaper article from the early '80s. It's from the first time they came to Municipal, if I'm not mistaken.
It's on our Instagram.
Yeah. So it's Municipal has been a big deal. And that's where I saw AEW the first time. It's a great venue.
Yeah.
Even the cheap seats, even the ones way up top, you got a great view. And
this auditorium was the place, man.
you're still able to enjoy the show. I know
Yeah.
I've been to other events at Bridgestone, and if you're all the way up in the nosebleeds, which I have been, it wasn't for a wrestling event, but I have been in
Yeah.
the nosebleeds. I still had a great time, but you don't get the best show from up there. At Municipal, you still got a good show from up there.
It's a screen watcher when you're in the nosebleed at Bridgestone. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah,
Watch the screen. It's like, damn, I could have done this at home.
right. So, but we won't be screen watching.
No.
You'll know which ones we are. We'll be the ones going absolutely ape shit.
Yeah.
Be the ones that look like grown men, but they're acting like 10-year-olds.
Yeah. I
Which
hear you,
how we
brother.
act normally.
Yeah. It's
Uh,
gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. You ain't gonna miss us. You can't miss us.
no.
That's for damn sure. But you want to hit them with it, or
Yeah, I'll hit it. Let's see. See if I can pull it out. Ready?
yeah,
All right, guys. Want to thank everybody for watching. Well, make sure when you get done, go on all your social media platforms: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Threads. Give us a follow. Leave us comments over there. Tell us everything you want to tell us on all those. Make sure you hit your subscribe button here on YouTube and then turn on the notification bell so you'll be notified when we put up all of our unboxing videos, gaming videos, and of course the podcast. And you'll catch all of our shorts.
and make sure you share. Gladiators are out.